What's up, y'all? My name is Jake, here from Team Songfinch with one of our earliest artists of all time. He's from Nashville. Welcome, Bonner Black. Bonner Black just crossed her 400th Songfinch song.
Yes.
What has changed from song 400 from song 1?
I don't even know if anything has necessarily changed other than it's just gotten better and improved. I've gotten better at the recording process and everything. I started Songfinch at the beginning of the pandemic, and it was like right when I started to learn how to record myself.
Yeah.
And so, I think I spend, if you calculate all the hours and all the songs, it's been a lot of practice for sure.
You're writing 400 songs, no matter what you're gonna get, that's 400 songs. You've got to put a little mix on and do all that kind of stuff too, so it's gonna get better and stronger. Have any of your songs, was there any topics or ideas that stand out to you at all?
I did a memorial song for this set of sisters. The younger sister had passed away, and they were the same age difference as me and my sister. They both loved Hannah Montana. My little sister and I loved Hannah Montana, and that song always really stuck with me. Those just mean so much to me to do. I cry, I feel them too. I try to connect as best I can, but I hope that when people receive them as some sort of healing or comfort. For all of the memorial songs that I do, I light my Palo Santo, and I just have a little 10-minute meditation where I just sort of invite whoever I'm writing for to come be involved. I don't know, I think that they do come. And,
I think they do too.
They bring the inspiration, and they are a part of their songs.
Yeah. Opposite side of the coin, lighter note, what's like some of the zanier songs you've had? What's like one of the goofiest, if you can think of any that, topic-wise?
The two that just flashed into my brain, I literally can't say.
Uh-oh, are they adult in nature?
There's definitely, but some people have ordered songs for their lovers.
We'll leave it there.
We'll leave it there.
So Songfinch is obviously writing to what you would call a song brief, right? To use an industry term. So you get the occasion and the details about the person and the background of what they're trying to write about. How's the difference between writing to a brief versus just writing what you're feeling on a given day?
It's easier because you kind of have things to pull from. You aren't pulling a hook out of thin air and trying to struggle over it. I read the briefs over and over and over, and I try to find keywords to use and hooks and things like that. And I don't know, I think it's really cool because you get to write something super specific. It's writing someone else's story, so it kind of forces me to put myself in other people's shoes and see songs through other people's perspectives. Sometimes I use that method, if I'm writing for myself now, even lately, I'll just get out my notepad and I'll just write my own brief about whatever I'm going through, whatever I want to write from, and then I go back to the paragraphs that I wrote and kind of pull from there.
Seeing the briefs and reading them, and then realizing how many people's different stories and perspectives and struggles are on in the world, and whatever you're going through, whether you're having a rough time and you're reading a good brief, or maybe you're having a good time and you're doing a memorial brief, it gives, for me at least, I see it and it's perspective. You know what I mean? There's other people going through stuff out there.
I also see so much. I think it's really cheesy, everyone says it, but we really are so alike to our core, and I see that. And I've obviously read 400 briefs of people's, family stories, relationship stories, people that they've lost, and truly there's so many similar themes through everyone. I think it also made me realize how much we really, the cliche thing is so true, we're all the same.
Yeah, so much more in common than differences. Yeah. Songfinch obviously is a paid craft, right? Has Songfinch helped you monetarily a little bit?
Yes. Songfinch, first of all, has been my first real writing music job, because when you found me, I was cleaning houses and putting tables and nannying and catering and all of that stuff. So it's been my first full-time music job, which has really changed my life. It's so wonderful. We get those amazing Valentine's Day rushes and the Mother's Day rushes, and I have stacked and saved away and been able to hire publicists, been able to record music that I wouldn't have been able to afford. Yeah, absolutely.
That's my favorite part, being on this side of the fence, is when you speak to an artist, it's hey, I'm no longer doing my side hustle. That is my ultimate goal for everybody. Midnight Blue just dropped.
Yeah, it's out.
Tell me about Midnight Blue. How did it come about? What's the origin story there?
I wrote Midnight Blue at the beginning of the pandemic.
Okay.
I was spending a lot of time outside looking at the stars. My grandfather was a rocket scientist, so I've always been into
Like
astronomy.
an actual rocket scientist?
Yes, for
Oh, okay,
NASA.
cool.
But
Got it.
anyways, I had that line, all my dreams are technicolor, rainbow stars and violet thunder pop into my head, and ended up writing the verses one night to a completely different chorus. And then my co-producer and co-writer Isaac Burkhart came over a while later. We ended up writing the Midnight Blue chorus on my back porch, because we had this like da-na-na-na feeling something. We had that waking up and feeling, and we couldn't find it. And then I remember like my head going to waking up and feeling baby blue, and then I was like, that's the dumbest thing ever. It sounds terrible. But then waking up and feeling midnight blue came from that. Like midnight blue to me is the feeling of coming out of like a really good dream. Like when you're in a cold, dead sleep, but then you kind of, I don't know, you like wake up and you're like lonely and
Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
That's the kind of
Back to reality.
Back to reality.
What's next on the horizon? So Midnight Blue's dropping. Are you playing out? Are we doing like an EP? What's next for Bonner Black?
Yeah, definitely playing out. Got an Atlanta show coming up, and a weekend in Asheville, and I'll be back in Chicago later this summer.
Nice.
The next thing that's coming out is the entire EP, which comes out on May 6th.
Nice.
And that has all the songs that I've been releasing lately and a couple more that I actually wrote with Tristan Reed, who is one of y'all's writers.
Yep.
And then after that, I don't know.
Everyone at Songfinch genuinely loves you and your music. I said this to you, but Bonner was one of the early artists, one of the first artists that I ever recruited to come join and created Songfinch. So the fact that it's whatever, a year and a half later, and there's 400 songs deep, and that we're doing this kind of stuff in an office, I just think it's just really cool. I'm happy to see you in person.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so happy to be here. And also, like, coming here is wild because I've been emailing all of y'all.
Yes,
We've been
yes,
talking
right.
on the phone, like we've known each other, and then now we actually get to meet, so that's
Let's shamelessly plug your socials. Where can we follow Bonner Black?
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora. Basically, my manager has
Tidal,
made sure that
Songfinch.
wherever you search for me, I will come up, probably.
Handles on most socials are just your name, at Bonner Black. Is there any underscores or anything?
Nope, because it's a shocker. Haven't found anyone else named
Nice.
Bonner yet.
Heck yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, one of Songfinch's finest, Bonner Black.
Thank you. Boom!
Boom, dude.